Theme song.
Month 4, day 12. The year 10,192, House Atreides takes Tuhula over and begins to expand into this area. It has +3 Solari production, so I think that fuel, well, actually kind of any of them, I guess. Because this doesn't really matter. Plus, there's a bit of upkeep in the area and its neighbors. So, yeah, we don't really need any of that. But to take advantage of the Solari production, we just have that Solari production already. However, my manpower is suffering a little bit, so I'm going to build one of those and then continue to expand to Ohula. I don't know what all that noise is about. I hope it's none of my subordinates that are fighting. It seems to be audio firing from somewhere on the map, and I can't quite tell. I guess it's over here, maybe? Some frame drops there again. It's over here. Okay, so it appears to be a unknown place being taken over, hopefully by the Fremen, which we are still allies with. But at this point, it is sort of my game to lose right now. That's what I need to focus on, is making sure that I do the right enemy operation detected. Oh, what do we got going on here? Oh, I see. There's some kind of business going on. The Fremen have launched an operation against you. Ghost Market. Looks like it's over now. They launched an operation against me. I was just talking about how friendly I was with them. All right, what is the Ghost Market? The Ghost Market is 50% of spices is stolen, Solari stolen, and Plascrete is stolen. Okay, well, it seems to have subsided now, and we remain, as always, one of the richest houses. Let's get a, I don't know, poison reserves is good. Let's get like a, gives a supply and allied units, Ghost Market. Arrakis disbands the Fremen raids and increases relation with the sieges in the region. That could be good. Interrupts and prevents battles. Let's do a Ghost Market on the Fremen. Let's start training up and getting ready one of those, and we'll just launch that back on the Fremen. Two can play at that game, Fremen. In the meantime, we have our army here, which is mostly stabilized. I did grow it a little past what it was able to sustain. Who wants to have it? How injudicous. Okay, there's a new word I gotta go Google now. I'll be doing obscene prosperity before the eyes of the Imperium. As far as I know, Karthag has no spice income anymore, and so they have been pushed out of all of their territories, save these last two. This is going to leave the Fremen as a fairly large superpower, and of course the ever-growing smugglers over here will have to be dealt with soon. But first, I think I will silo off Karthag and the Harkonnen, and then also try to figure out what kind of resources we have over here. So actually, let's get another one of these, because we still want these to be spying for us. And yeah, this still needs to be keeping an eye on the... I don't even look at the Landsgrad Council results anymore. This needs to be keeping an eye over here. So we can have one more doing all this searching and discovery, and maybe take all the rest of this territory. Because at this point, I think the only thing that is left for us is absolute domination.
How can I help?
So you want some... They're going to send me some spice and intel in exchange for influence. I'm going to decline that. You guys attacked me before. We're not necessarily friends. Now, you guys I thought we were friends with. Let's go for a research agreement here and see if you like that. So I'm not sure why they attacked me. Sandworm detected. One comment that was left is, like, maybe at this point, auto recall, because I have so many going, auto recall is probably better, a better way to save myself. Ranged raiders appear to be coming southward towards Fawn Al Ram. Fawn Al Ram is fairly highly, massively, you heard me, fairly highly, massively prepared for this attack, so I'm not too worried. In the meantime, it looks like the damage, I can't tell. The damage is maybe slowly being repaired on Karthag. I am not sure how we end up taking these down. I think the best thing we can do, and the best thing we can hope to do, is just simply to destroy their... Oh no. It's going to be too late, isn't it? Come on. Pick them up. We did it. Okay. I think the best thing to do, really, is just to destroy their economy and just keep them under the foot of the mighty House Atreides. Our defense is going well. Let's get another staff member on this and redeploy him. Another inactive harvester. Yeah, the one I just had. Let's get another staff member in there and deploy that guy. And you know what? Let's, since if we're going to go with extra spice farmers, I guess, let's go with auto deploy. and enable auto recall, and let's see what it does to our spice production. So right now we're making plus 22. Let's put on auto recall and see if that slows. It doesn't seem to be slowing anything down. Plus 58, plus 36, plus 48. Who knows? Let's just leave it on auto recall just so we don't have to worry about it as much. That's a lot of manpower to build up those troops, those forces. Auto recall, so is that all of them? I missed this one. There we are. Yeah, let's get another person in there. Okay, there we go. So if I keep doing research and I max out the amount of staff members, that might offset the loss that I'm also having. Construction is possible in my base. Let's go ahead and finish off this military area here with a command post. Now that's going to cost me 15 plascrete. Oh, sandworm detected. Oh, good. Yeah, okay, so it automatically... I think we just got to leave it on auto. That's just going to be better for me. We all know what I'm not capable of and capable of. Let's go plus 20 to all power military units. And then in the land that I have recently claimed, let's make sure we get a plascrete factory up and running here. There we are. Build that for me. Thank you. Inactive harvester, I'm sure we'll go back. We've got a new building there. Very good, yes. The House Atreides continues its expansion. Seems to be an attack going on up here between the Fremen. They're trying to take some more stuff. Now we have this new guy, so let's get out here and explore this and just continue taking this territory. I think we should probably move on Karwan next. 191. We have the authority to do this. Can we fly there? Do I have any airlines nearby? No, I do not. All right. We do have these two missile launchers. So you go to that one, and you go to that one. You two. Well, we'll need some of you to take on the upcoming. Like, what do they have coming at us? Oh, a lot of militia actually. How did they get that extra militia? All right. Regardless, we should be able to take these guys down. One hopes. For House Atreides. Oh, actually. I mean, our armies are okay, but it doesn't seem to be going that great, is it? These missile batteries are tanky. We've got one unit just about done, though. Let's move you on over to these. Oh, I see. They're taking out... Okay, that's fair. Let's get off the sand as we're calling up a worm, it appears. We just need to deal with these missile launchers, and then we can kind of pull back if we have to. There we are. What are we about to lose? We're about to lose the support drone. I don't think the support drone is actually that helpful in combat. What if we pull it back, actually? I mean, it's tanking a lot of damage, but I think we want it to help regenerate the health after a battle, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's pull you... and help destroy this missile battery here. Very good, very good. Oh, perfect. Okay, they dealt with that. Let's take control. I think it stopped attacking us. Okay, very good. And our support drone survived, so let's bring it back in to help regenerate the health of these folks. This missile battery will soon become ours if and when we take control of this city. And that will be one less piece of territory. Then on to Tadsdam, which looks like it'll be quite the glorious battle. And there's my scout just hovering right over them. It's terrifying, probably seeing the House Atreides scout just hovering over there. The mighty Karwan has seen the error of their ways and decided to form their allegiance onto House Atreides. Now, in the future, I think what we need to do is actually blaze right past the missile barriers and simply attack the city itself and the militia. Once the militia's gone, the missile barriers go down. So that was kind of a waste of my time to try to take that down. But hey, you live and you learn. Now we have plus 17 manpower because of taking this town. So I believe that's... Oh, Landsgrad Guard! Let's get one of those. How much manpower? Oh, there's no manpower required. I feel like they maybe have a timer, don't they? Not affected by malices inflicted by military units. The honor guard are rarely seen on the field, but they are fearsome fighters nonetheless. Well, they're about to be seen on the field because I'm going to order up a bunch of them. I have had to change my spice conversion to make sure I have enough rent, but we're still making money hand over fist. I think I'm going to build an airfield out here. We can afford the upkeep, I believe. So let's build it, like, quite out there. And what else do we need? Water. I believe there's a wind thing here. Hard workers. Oh, plus 20 resource production in this area. And actually a lot of minerals. There's some plascrete going on here as well, so we got to see if we can take advantage of that. Okay, we have a plascrete factory already. That's probably why I'm making so much money. And let's just fill this with heavy militia as the actual militia. Once these guards are done, I think there's no time like the present. Let's just book it to Tazdam. Maybe we go here first. We'll circle around here. Then we will only lose a bit of support as we move on Tazdam and claim it for our own. Our reinforcements are dropped off, and now we form into our massive army, which is really kind of coming off like a death ball at this point. I believe that House Atreides is essentially unstoppable. Okay, good work on the auto recall. However, you'll notice that they don't have auto redeploy, so that'll be up to you. Now let's avoid that sandworm and make sure our support stays high while we move to the final goal. A nearby Fremen raid has caused a little bit of chaos, but that's all right. We're going to get in here and make our attack anyway. Looks like we're taking a lot of fire from the nearby missiles and all the missile batteries of this city, but we've learned our lesson, and we will just go straight for the garrison this time instead. Now let's pause the game here. Oh, sick pause. What's going on here? Unassigned agents, combat ongoing. I know about inactive harvester. Let's get you redeployed. And Landsgrad Council vote. Allows re-rolling one resolution. I don't know what that means, but I want to vote for it. House Atreides, me. I vote. I want that. I get that. Thank you. All right, now I'm going to need some water, I believe, to take this city over. 3 is not enough. Let's check here. I need 5 water to take this city, but I do have enough of that. So where is there a city that's not building anything yet? This one here. Let's go 1, and let's get a wind trap built here. What's the wind like? Wind strength 6. Oh, yeah, this is perfect. Okay, let's get some... let's get a wind trap built out there. So that will hopefully generate enough water that we are able to take this place over when we actually lay claim to it here. Come over there. There's the... Okay, you know what to do. Oh, here's this guy. Let's get you kind of out of the range of at least some of the missile launchers. The final garrison. And the city is now inactivated. We just need to deal with the nearby missile launcher from Karthag and these soldiers here. Then, of course, we can claim this thing in a second once we built that water capture device over there. Sandworm detected. Okay, no. You're very brave, but don't take on Karthag. Oh, no! Run! It's a worm! Run from the worm! Did it kill anybody?
Ready for instruction. What do you need?
I don't know if it got anybody. All right, I believe we can take this now, so let's start capturing this thing and deal with the occasional soldier trying to attack us. Here, let's pull you out there a little bit. Oh my god, this gets spicy here in this area. There we are. Okay, yeah, they're still pretty upset with us. They're still going to be launching a lot of missiles here. Okay, Sandworm auto. I'm still triggered by them, but you know. Now knowing that they're being taken care of is nice. Okay, we need 1,400 Imperial tax for the next time. We got 46 days to double our spice income. Come back, Landsgrad Guard. Once we take this city, we could always just try attacking Karthag again, but it just didn't seem... It seems like a losing battle at this point. So it is now 1701, 10D91 to 93, and House Atreides is claiming its next city. In trying to take this city, we've also come into a major... We keep getting hit by missiles. We've come into a major deficit of water. I believe we've almost solved that now. I'm actually not sure where that water deficit came from. It seemed to kind of pop out of nowhere. It might be a ruling against me, which seems to have happened in the Landsgrad Council. In the meantime, let's move on this city, and they've called up some troops here, so we might as well clean them out. And I don't know, I guess we should just try to do a little bit more damage to Karthag here. And maybe we can weaken them and take them off the map entirely. But -2 here with 1, I believe we have a wind trap here, and we're building another one somewhere else that hopefully it hasn't come into play just yet, because that would mean maybe we have a major problem with our water. I can't see where I put it. Where is it? Right here. Okay. So once this one's built, we might be okay. In the meantime, our armies are probably going to get cleaned out. Oh, maybe these missile batteries are close enough now that they can... Oh, they can actually hit Karthag. Okay, I hope they actually do hit the city rather than these stealth probes and whatnot. All right, with the stealth probes dealt with, I think it's time we just spread out and take up arms. Hopefully there's no splash damage that they're taking. Let's see if we can't put a dent in this massive amount of armor that this city has. I wonder what it is. I feel like maybe we need siege weapons or something, if that's at all possible, but I don't think that's a thing. My troops fight ever bravely, missiles raining down upon them every which direction, and new troops being spawned all the time that have to get dealt with by our stalwart defenders of House Atreides. We are definitely making a dent, though, and I think that's, I guess, what it is you just have to really just tank it and take it. Without support in the region, it's getting quite low. We're going to have to bail on our attack of Karthag, but we've definitely taken a big bite out of it, and so really that's the answer. We just need to kind of regroup, rearm. Once we're full health again, I think we might as well just head right back in and continue biting away at Karthag. Now, we've lost a few, but that's all right. We have the water, we have the manpower. We will return. With my troops rebuilt, the death ball is even larger than it was before. I'm just checking that we can actually sustain it. Another sandworm is detected, but that's dealt with. Okay, that's okay. We have an inactive harvester. We'll redeploy that one. I'm going to separate all of the wardens into another control group called Control Group 2. And split them off entirely. Their job is going to be to deal with the advanced troops. These folks are mainly going to focus on just bashing the base. So that's kind of the plan here. So let's move in and attack. Team 1, you pull back and attempt to flank them. Now this group here, you go and take on those heavy weapons specialists first. And the 3 of you will go here and do those folks in. Now Team 1, you can move up a little further. The missiles will also help us. Good, good. House Atreides, prepare. Oh, some more drones coming in. That's all right. We'll deal with that. And now House Atreides, attack! Excellent work. Communication request ignored. And our attack on Karthag begins once again. This time I've got at least one heavy weapons squad, so hopefully they'll help out and do a little bit more damage than just our slicey boys were doing. The Rangers are okay. I might swap them over for heavy combat once I get a second. But for now, I believe this strategy is going to work. As long as we keep their troops spread out and the people on number 2 ready to come and help take on any spawning enemies, we should be able to have these guys just focus on doing their work. And then, of course, when there aren't any defending soldiers, we'll just go ahead and attack Karthag itself. It is now at 15k hit points. Plus 2%. This unit sustains extra damage in combat. Okay, okay, good. I mean, that's what we want, I think. Unless I'm misreading that. For some reason, a dying base just seems to just spit out more and more troops all the time. I don't know where they're getting the economy to do this. At some point, their economy has to be tanking. But no, they are staying in the fight, and they mean business. 2, you keep working on this. You guys work on that unit there. Perfect. Continue the assault. This is our day for victory. The battle is taking so long, I'm even pulling troops off to the sidelines. It appears to be in danger of getting near a sandworm, so let's stay back here. Trying to keep these guys back just so that they can be underneath the drone, and I believe get some healing. I'm not 100% sure if that's exactly how that works, but pretty soon they're going to need to go help their friends over there, and without constant microing, they just head back into the fray anyway. 11.8k now. They are sitting there. Karthag is taking the damage. I would say our troops are finally pretty heavily beaten back here. I've become stubborn, so I pushed them a lot harder than I maybe should have, but we got this down to 6k health and are definitely taking some damage now. But I think I'll pull out the remaining troops just in case the smugglers get any idea, and I need some troops to help out. This should be enough hit points left to escape. Sandworm detected. Not worried about those anymore because of the auto recall. Oh my goodness! And the sandworm has found them. Oh, House Atreides, always feeding the sandworms. It's just what we do.
We're focused.
A few days or months later, and we head out once more to press our attack against Karthag. We deal with the first soldiers fairly well, but what I'm trying to do is position my troops within range of the defending rocket launchers. So if we can have any... Oh, wait. There's a sandworm coming. So if we can have any defenders interacting with us around this area, that would be great. Or back here, that would also be great because there's these missile batteries over here able to do some work. But now, without any defenders, we're able to start working on the city itself. Kind of looks like I have to deal with these people too, though. See if I can pull them back towards a missile launcher. Come on, get in range. Get in range of something. Get in range of the missiles down here. Atreides! After many days and nights, it looks like Karthag is about to fall. 200 damage left for the city to take, and then we're going to find out what happens when you do that. I don't know what's about to happen, but all I know is that House Atreides will be all the better for it. Oh. Ooh. Okay, my computer didn't like what happened. My computer wasn't a big fan of what just went down. There was a couple of stutters there, but for the most part, a faction has been eliminated. And we are now free to continue our Oh yeah, we're not stopping, by the way. We're not stopping. I was thinking about something like, yes, could this be, several hundred more episodes? I'm enjoying myself that much that it could be. However, I think we kind of know where things are headed. With these kinds of games, just like Civ or just like Humankind, I think is the other one, once you get on top of the other civilizations, it becomes fairly obvious what's about to happen, which is just the full domination of your people. I think we should probably set our sights on the smugglers over here. So House Atreides is going to shift its defense and its attacks probably over to Tadria here. Maybe we'll get another missile launcher there. Oh, let's get another heavy militia there. So I think we'll start working out our way this way, and maybe we got to claim and figure out some things here. Then I think the next step is to find and isolate all of their spice production, because we now have and run kind of this whole area over here. Oh, there's more spice over here.
At your service.
Maybe we should just get Dambo. Oh, 372. We could have a faraway spice outpost. That could be a lot of fun. All right, we're going to claim this faraway spice outpost, but we're going to make sure to build an airfield over there for sure, because we're going to need to defend this thing in a little bit. It has just normal militia right now. I don't know if there's a way to sell these once you own it. Let's take a look over here at where there's Tazdam. Yeah, you can disband the militia. So we'll disband that and get all heavy militia in there, as well as a missile launcher built. It looks like we have a raid on our way. So this might be a very raidy area, but we'll do some trade with these folks. Trade 10 water for 6 spice, so I need to give them some of the water. That is not a problem at all. We can definitely do that and make this siege happy with us, which I feel like that does something about the attacks. And now we're going to need a lot more authority. We're going to need to figure out how to expand our authority.
At your service.
Yeah, I don't think I'm too worried about the Tazdam raid that's on the way here. Karthag just sits there, a burned-out husk of a defeated planet. A defeated family, I mean. Okay, let's get this trade request. What do you want?
Let's get to
the
business.
smugglers. They want some spice, and they want me to send them. I'm going to decline that, actually. Combat's ongoing there. That's fine. We've got a bunch of employees working hard in all of our spice harvesters, so that kind of offsets the fact that they're on auto recall. It's very helpful for me. I've kind of expanded my territories. We're gonna get this one expanded too, and then eventually we can just like kind of put it all together. One of riches. There is a town here, Urbu, so we can try to get Urbu as well. But let me take a look here. Is there any way to make more authority? I want to increase my authority production. It's gotta be like a building down here, maybe. Home, +5 water for building in your main base. That's kind of nice. I don't want this harvesting one, to be honest. Military. Okay, yeah, let's get this harvesting one down here. Harvester works. Then we'll build 2 more in here, and that should give us more Solari production and more hegemony. Main Influence, Landscrat standing, secret. Okay, what about the blue ones? Is there anything blue? Ah, here we go. That's what we should have built. Whoops. Requires local hubs. Okay. So I think in the research area, we need to stop doing... That's not research. This is research. We need to stop doing sort of our economical, you heard me, things. And we need to start doing this stuff. Spying, legislation, treaties, negotiation tactics. Yeah, we need to start working on this. Oh, that could be good. Air command gives us more airfield range. Would be nice. Yeah, so I mean, there's lots to research. I really love the research screen. There's lots going on there. Perhaps there is a way to develop more authority. Do we have anybody unplaced? Yeah, we do. Base production of each agent authority. Here we go. So let's get that going and see if that... Yeah, there we go. We've upped our authority production just a little bit. So we should be good there. And that'll help us take over these villages a little bit faster. But for now, let's pull this army... where do we want to go? Let's pull this army down to Karawan. For House Atreides has spoken. And we're going to have to keep...
Let's go.
We're going to have to keep you sort of on a patrol route. I wish we could assign a patrol route. Maybe there's a button here. Harvester, filter. Oh, I see. Oh, you can just turn those off. Okay, so that's not necessarily a patrol button for this guy. I wish we could assign him to patrol. That would be amazing. Auto recon is good. Let's get... where's one of my...
Yes, sir.
You're staying over there. That's good. Keep an eye on the smugglers. You are sort of free. Let's turn auto recon on for you. Just go do stuff. And then we have our two sort of like border watchers, because at some point I believe the Fremen and I will become less friendly if I am in fact attempting to take on this entire region. Then it's only inevitable. Only a few weeks later, and we find ourselves watching the smugglers a little bit distracted. Not fully distracted. I could have had them a little more distracted, but I'm thinking that this is my chance now to launch my welcoming salvo, if you will. And I think what I want to do is take Adma and maybe Urdok. I don't know if I can take them both at the same time. I need 230 authority over here, which I'm about to have. Then another 211, which I could do right now. It would be nice to get a nice solid front here, because I believe... What's that missile? Yeah, so the missile turret's going to cause problems. They sort of overlap. But I kind of want to go for Adma, because I think that's going to be really Adma plans. And we just about have enough authority. I think by the time we've taken it over, we will have the authority. So, House Atreides, massive army, prepare yourself. How am I doing for +8 manpower? How much is one more Landscrat guard? They... Oh, yeah, they don't even, like, take manpower. They do require unwavering... Oh, so they require support, but then they are unwavering. Let's just pause this for a second here and go take a look at my new village. I love it. Okay. I'm going to disband you, and I'm going to turn you into a heavy militia. I'm going to disband you and get you into a heavy militia as well. And then what do we have in this range? We've got spice. We have... Let's choose... Let's get that. We got an abandoned Fremen camp. It's mostly just spice and, like, what kind of wind... Oh, we get so much water right now. Okay, let's go for a refinery. Why can't I find it right away? Okay, there we go. Let's put it, like, right, I don't know, off in the distance or something, because that looks kind of cool. We like that. All right, and then we're going to go for... Oh, I guess we have to wait until this is built. So once that's built, we're going to get another spice production going on. Meanwhile, House Atreides is moving on our surprise hello to the Adma. Now, I do need to find a spot. I'm not sure why it's not in the main process here. Maybe it's in the... here. It's not up here in the main thing, but it's my influence rating. Here we are, +15. Okay, so let's not dig into our influence rating too much, especially when we do actually still have some manpower production. So let's get ourselves another warden. And why don't we get ourselves another heavy weapons guy. And that's going to take up a lot, but we'll see if that works. All right, so we're going to do this. We're going to take control of this city. All we have to do is hold it. And believe me, the smugglers are not excited to endure the same fate as House Harkonnen. But I mean, look at my army. Have they a choice? They're effectively kiting away some of my melee troops, so I'm going to pull them back towards the ranged officers and see if we can't get these guys to sneak on down. But in the meantime, why don't I just move forward a heavy weapons squad? And where's some rangers? There's some rangers. Come on, rangers, come around here. There's a big footprint around the city, so you got to be careful, otherwise you're just telling them to attack all the time. Okay, melee troops stay behind you guys. Let's pull you. Actually, yeah, take care of these drones. combat drones would be a nice unit that I'd like to have, but that's all right. We'll just do this for now. All we have to do is hold while we take control of this little town. Harvester is being withdrawn. We can deploy this one. It's got 0 of 3, so let's get 3 staff members in that. And let's deploy you. I find that they're very effective in kiting us away, in making us take the bait of more battle. I think there's something that must be insulting about being attacked and then withdrawn from, and it makes my Landsgrad guards just get so up in arms that they just have to pursue. And there we have it. Aedma is now a part of House Atreides. So we can take a look at what we've built here. We've got 1 missile battery. And, oh, we are allowed to build another missile battery. Oh, this is amazing. So we're going to build one very far forward. I think maybe even that way more. So we can just start working against all of those locals. Let's raise some militia here. And then I think let's pay the 500 once it's ready and get an airfield built here. And then I think what I'd like to do, maybe we take Urdak on the side just to kind of give us a nice front line here. But I think we just go straight for the siege headquarters. Yes, they're still being supplied by all the adjacent territories, so it's going to be harder. But I think all we need to do is just start picking away at its extraordinary health. So that is, yeah, I think that's our next strategy. We've gotten so advanced in the game that even our militia are highly skilled and do way more damage per second than even the raids now. I think it's because of back home, our main military base, the military upgrades that I've given my people have just made them on par with no one else in the surrounding terrain. The airfield is now complete, and so our new troops, I had them highlighted, there they are, can fly in and join us. These were reinforcements I was building at the time because I thought I was going to lose some folks in the Battle of Aedma. We are now in a bit of a decline of manpower, so we need to get working on plasticrete and manpower, simply because all the things we're taking over are providing me with much more logistical challenges. Let's get what do we have here? Wind strength of 3. This land doesn't really have much going on, so let's go for a plasticrete factory here, I think would be a good idea, and then somewhere else out of the way, like my new lands, which now have the spice harvest is going so well. Okay, let's go for a recruiting center here, because it's just out of the way of the battles, so I don't have to worry about it so much. All right, there we are. And now I think we have all of our troops showing up here. That's our entire army here, and we do have a manpower problem. So, what's the thing they did in the Crusades to deal with their manpower problems? Well, they would dash them against the rocks of other armies. When they had an excess of military-aged males, the best thing to do is start a war with your neighbor. Don't listen to me. These are terrible things to say, but since we don't have enough authority built up yet to take on Urdak, I think I'm just going to throw people at the Siege Tuek over here, this large one. Let's return it to the Fremen, in fact. That's what we'll say we're doing. Oh, wait. I lost an ornithopter. When did I lose? When did I lose an ornithopter? When and where? What was there? Is there enemy anti-artillery, anti-air now? Okay, well, whatever's going on, that's cool. That's cool to see that I lost an ornithopter, but I totally missed the message about losing it. However, what I want to do before we attack the siege is let's spend some of these things. Increases the supply drain and prevents armies' health regeneration of the opponents. It's going to do that here. And then what else do we have? Reduces enemy units' power. Yeah, let's do that one here as well. Oh, ally agent captured. Oh, okay, well that one didn't work, but another one did, so that's fine. And let's go ghost market on this. Where's that spice production? Is this one here, so let's go a ghost market over here. A little bit of a, yeah, I think, there we are. Get that ghost market going. It doesn't look like that caused a problem. However, yeah, whatever we did here, one thing seemed to work and one thing seemed to work over here. That's what they're for. Hostile units near territory. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait. We have 100 relations.
Treating you.
Hang on, let's go non-aggression pact and let's trade that. Oops. Yeah, trade confirm. I was just about. Okay. Enemy operation detected. Okay, so they're very mad with me, probably because of my massively militaristic ways. I think we're doing okay. Although our missile launchers, our missile batteries have refused to continue firing. Okay, how soon can I get back to Tazdam? I don't have I have an air force here, so I think what oh, whoops. Okay, well, I'm sending the entire army that way. Well, that was silly of me. However, it does look like they potentially need the help. Our entire army accidentally arrives in Tazdam, south of Tazdam, coming to the aid here of this surprise attack by the Fremen. What? Wait, hang on.
We'll hold here.
I thought I had a non-aggression treaty with them, but apparently defending and liberating my own town is going to break the pact.
We'll do it for you.
Somebody explain that to me. All right, well, oh, they broke it. Okay, well, fine, they finally broke it. And that's all right, but let's go make quick work of them. And then where's their headquarters? Where's their, like, main situation? We're gonna have to find that. And they might have some anti-aircraft that I don't know about. Maybe that's why I lost my ornithopter. Ornithopter? What is it called? Ornithopter. No sooner had that distraction completed than my folks at Yennet came under attack. That looks like a large army as well, so the cooldown is 30 more seconds before I could move them over. So let's just have them, I guess, just start running their way back to Yennet. I need to divvy up into two groups, I think. Army Group 1, Army Group 2. That's the new plan, because I'm going to be fighting battles on two fronts. One of them can be defensive, so let's go for a ranger unit. Maybe all my Landsgrad guards? No, let's take our wardens. So let's keep, who else do we need? Maybe one heavy weapons squad. Maybe another, no, we like rangers. Yeah, I like having a bunch of rangers around and heavy weapons because these guys are going to be doing the bulk of the, attacking. Let's go for, let's send one more heavy weapons squad this way. All right, so this here is now Battle Group 1. This shall be Battle Group 2. Your job is to defend against the Fremen, and your job will be able to push attacks. Can kind of afford them. Okay, let's fly them over immediately. Oh, I had enough money and cooldown to fly one of them, apparently. Can not all of you go? There we go, that's better. Oh, no! Okay, let's just keep running. It appears that Yennet... Okay, the attack was stopped and repulsed, I guess. Let's get another missile battery here. And I'm still losing manpower. Okay, so we need to work on this. Sandworm detected. That got dealt with. Trade request.
How can I help?
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, let's get my agent back. That's a good idea. And this is a raid, a Fremen raid versus... Okay, so I need to be worried about this, though. The Danpo could become a problem. This area I thought was free. Let's start that trade. No, I don't want to end that trade, thank you. Inactive harvesters. Okay, a lot going on. The sandworm detected. Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right. You redeploy. You redeploy. Battle Group 1, where are you? Did you guys make it through the sand? I hope so. While Battle Group 1 has returned to Aidma and is ready to take on the Siege Tuek here, I still have that manpower problem, so I'm actually going to just go straight for Urdak and see if I can't neuter Urdak a little bit here. But I'm also going to be careful not to replenish their numbers, just so I can sort out my situation with regards to Plascrete and manpower and all that. Like, my economy is taking a bit of a hit here, to say the least. Worms abound, death abounds here in the valley, but we do have a small control over Urdak. That will give us a bit more water and manpower if we can take it over. But things are definitely getting spicier here as the smugglers attempt to regain a foothold in the area. We've gained control of Urdak, so that is giving me a little more confidence in my front line here. However, I am a little concerned as they've spread this way into this nice Plascrete area of Huldak. I kind of want it. I think maybe I want Huldak. I don't know if I can afford it yet. Oh, I can. So let's just make sure my forces are not constantly being attacked. I feel like it's just flyovers that are attacking them, which also, again, could be made easier by dealing with this Huldak situation. Now, what are they doing? Oh, they're coming around behind me. Interesting. Okay. 2 can play at that very fun game. Let's take my troops here. Oh, where are they going? Oh my goodness, they're flying behind me. Oh, those little sneaks. Because of my horrible manpower problems, a rebellion has broken out here in Fawn Al Ram. Now, where's Battle Group 2? Battle Group 2 is actually nearby, so I'm going to maybe even... Must be an airfield range. Oh yeah, there's no airfield in this area. Okay, well, let's bring this down here to deal with the rebellion. I have a little bit of time, but not much, so they have to get there quickly. No sooner had they quelled the rebellion here and lost a few units, unfortunately, than this massive force came out of nowhere. The Fremen are not messing around. We're going to stay back here in Fawn Al Ram, which we just took back, and have these militia also help stop them from their attack. Meanwhile, Karwan looks like it's been liberated. In the meantime, my forces over here dealt with that sneak attack, and now we're going to pull them onto Huldak and start taking that over. The Fremen have been taken off the front lines here, and they're, they appear to be retreating. Meanwhile, team number 1 appears to have Huldak under control, potentially. No, not yet. Okay, we still need to deal with this last couple of people here, and then we can start to take this village. In the meantime, our northern cities are doing okay. Our new territory is holding firm. Battle Group 2 has slowed down their advance. Let's chase them all the way back to Arakda. That's good. Let's keep them here in Karwan. And let's try not to lose manpower again, because that really slowed things down. That was not ideal. Oh my goodness, what are all these harbors just doing inactive? This is the worst. The battle for Huldak is over, and we will take its control soon enough. That should help stop all the flyovers that were happening and kind of triggering the missile batteries, but that will not stop the war, so I'll have to be ready for that. However, I think Huldak is far enough away that maybe they'll start ignoring it. I can get a decent amount of, what are we going to get? Minerals here, some water, and then some more manpower, so we don't fall into that situation anymore. And then back home, I've started to recruit some more troops, so we'll spread those out and prepare for our continual defense and attack. With all of the territory now firmly in control, I think this is a bad idea, but I'm willing to try an attack on the smuggler base. As you can see with the ships, there are at least 2 different sources of spice that they're getting, and that's something we're going to have to slow down eventually if we hope to be victorious. However, I also just think we should go for it and see what happens. Okay, somehow I have accidentally attacked with an all Northgard guard force. I'm not sure why I did that or what I thought I would gain by having that and then all the others in Battle Group 2, but hey, here we are, and let's give it a try. We've already taken a little tiny bite out. If I reposition, actually, maybe I can get out of range of that launcher. I think the enjoyable thing is that they must have forces elsewhere, and so that's why maybe they're not sending as many, or the siege, just like Karthag, it's not spawning as many people as Karthag was. Maybe it's because I didn't utterly destroy the rest of their territory first, so maybe this is a good strategy, maybe not, but so far, honestly, it's a fairly peaceful battle, if I'm being 100% honest with you. It appears another rebellion has broken out. No doubt another Fremen tactic. So we're going to bring in Battle Group 2 to deal with this and put that to a stop. Thankfully, they're near an airport, which is nice. However, I'm sure that as soon as we leave, that's going to open us up to a little bit of attention. A new built ornithopter, though, is going to keep an eye on them and see what they're getting up to over here. Meanwhile, Team 1 still hacking away at Siege 2ek. Every so often, one defender will come. Here we go. They're starting to spawn defenders a little bit here, so we'll get on top of that. We're actually running out of supply soon, so I think after a while, we're going to have to leave this somewhat peaceful attack on the smugglers. So as not to lose our troops, we've had to pull back and resupply, but we'll come back for more. Except for those guys. They're not coming back for more, sorry. It appears they're starting to rearm Siege 2ek a little bit, but now that we are resupplied, don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, actually, let's see. Can we run any of this? Dispenses the Fremen raids, grants vision, poisons the reserve, increases the supply drain, and prevents armies. Hehehe. So let's do one of those. Let us move in on our attack. Looks like it was nice and successful. None of our agents got attacked or found out. So let's move in now that they are weakened and do another round of smacking away at their city. We'll make quick work of the defenders first. Move this guy in. I'm not sure if the heavy weapons do more damage to the city or not, but it seems to be the suggestion of what they would do. I do think they need to add some kind of siege weapons or something in this game. I think that would be really cool, but I guess that then they would have to probably buff the strength of the city or something. I'm not sure how that would work. In the meantime, a new village is under our control. That's nice. +1 intel production. That's nice. Wind strength 6 and geothermal energy here as well. So let's get some... let's get some water production up here. And I think it might behoove us to spend some money here and get some more recruitment offices so we can have more people. Because as we gain more territory like this, we're going to want to have an army to deal with it. Actually, what is Army 2 up to? Oh, yeah. So I've had to put these guys on the outskirts over here because of the reach of these missile batteries kept causing problems. We've got another rebellion underway. Okay, these rebellions... Surely they must be spreading because of... Because I'm not sure what it is. We're doing okay, but they must be caused by Fremens or operations against us. Village is currently occupied, so we'll put that down pretty quickly here, I hope. And then once we get the authority, I kind of want to just deal with Arkda and just get these missiles launchers off of Karwan. In my absence, a massive counterattack dealt with some of them, and I think what it was if you have the Northgard Guard or probably any unit attacking this city, they will not automatically stop attacking the city when they get attacked by defenders. So I think defenders showed up while I was dealing with a rebellion. Such is the burden of leadership. So let's replenish these numbers, whoops, and do that again. Weirdly, we only have 6 days left to pay our massive spice tax, so I'm going to try to work on that. Oh, in the meantime, look at this big attack going on up here. Oh my goodness, that's what's been keeping them busy and keeping them unarmed. It's been our attack, the Fremen's attack on their lands. I love it. Hopefully we can come up with this in the next 5 days now. Okay, let's up our spice production. We're really going to take a hit on our economy. A ceasefire operation against me for this area, that's fine. That doesn't bother me very much. We do have the cash, so hopefully this works. Maybe we can go to the Fremen. Are they still happy with us? Yeah, see. Oh, minus 100 now. Okay. It used to be 100. Let's see if they've got some spice for me. I would like to get probably 1,000 spice. Maybe that much. Okay, what do you guys like? What do you value? You value intel, of which I have 1K. So I'll give you a bunch of intel, even though you're my enemies. Let's trade that and see if it does anything. There we go. That's made our taxes. So let's lower that now so we can be... Okay, we're back in the profits. That feels good. We've got some troops now, so let's bring those guys forward to the front lines here. We can pay our rent. Ugh, isn't that always the way? And we are adding +100 to the stockpile, so we'll keep that about even. An even split between cash and spice, so hopefully we don't get behind in our payments later on. Man, maybe we should band together and take on the Empire. I wonder if there's, I wonder if they talk about that in the books. Oh my goodness, a rebellion has sprung up among Aedma as well. It seems like now that I've become so strong, must have been an operation against me. Okay, that makes sense. We've just become the target here. Now, can I do that same thing? I want to figure out crowd manipulation. Here we go. Insufficient Chome infiltration level. Okay, so let's pull her off counterintelligence and put her into Chome infiltration levels and see if we can't get that up, because these rebellions are actually super effective. But why don't we order up this one? 50% power of the main base, damage received. Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's power that one up so we have that ready to go on our next attack on Siege Teak. With the rebellion in Fawn Al Ram put down, second battle group, I'm just gonna have them move on to Arkda. We're taking this thing down because I believe we have the authority to take this thing over. We can get those military batteries out of there. We can maybe even take this missile battery down if we can hold Arkda. Maybe even rebuild these closer to the front lines there. And I think that's just going to give us a better footing and just in general deal with this annoyingness over here. Trying a new tactic here of just focus firing on things so people don't get too distracted. The one issue with this game I find is that, I don't think that the enemy becomes weaker as they get damaged, so we might as well just focus down each unit one at a time Oh, and stay away from the sandworms, of course. And then once we've done that, we're through their defenses here.
Yes, sir.
And I believe... Okay, there's one thing we haven't taken out.
On our way.
Where is it?
Yes, sir. We'll
Where is it? Let us take this down. A handyman would be nice. Okay, what? Oh, I see. I think we need to... Oops. There we are. Wrong one.
We'll go.
Oh, they used a ceasefire to interrupt the battle. Okay, all right. That's why that was not going well. Okay, so let's pull back. It was successful. We were focusing him down. We'll have them in the next round here once we let that get dealt with. Trade request, eh? What do you want?
Let's get to business.
No, let's not get to business. Let's get to attacking you business. How about that? Defense sabotage? Activate. It is... Spice field detective. Ooh. Oh, back there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't see us getting that one. Okay, I also don't know if that attack worked. It didn't seem to. That's alright, because this one will. There we are. Our attack of Arkda has been successful, so Team 2 can now stay put here. And hopefully we've got another territory to add to our... Oh, and we can even link. The donut will be complete. This is very good. Good news. And finally, our months and months long siege of Siege Tuek has come to a conclusion with the destruction of the smugglers and apparently my graphics card for a second there. Okay, so now if that's been defeated... Oh, look at this. Okay, great. So let's get out of this region so we can get support again. And it looks like, yep, they no longer control any territory. That has opened up all of this territory here. And in good timing, Arkda has fallen to us, or at least decided to see the errors of their ways. And now even the forces of the Fremen stay on their borders for fear of our mighty power. I'm going to demolish this building. Yes, confirm that. And I'm going to rebuild it further afield so it can do some defending. That's given us another 12 manpower as well. But what it has also given us is a completely sealed-in donut here. The deep desert is... Oh, wind strength 10. How can we build on that? I want to build water machines on that. But we've basically secured the entire southern half of, I suppose, the planet. And then, of course, we could keep moving up into here and remove what used to be all smuggler territory. But eventually, the Fremen are going to continue to grow in size and can continue to be a thorn in our side. We haven't actually... I don't even know if we've located their... Oh, there it is. Siege Tabor. So that's a bit of a stretch. That is a ways to go. That is going to be a logistical nightmare. We'll have to go Arsur. Okay, I guess it's not that hard. It's Arsur. Then it's probably taking Anaha just for good times. And then Falab. And then Falab is our way in. We'll build a airfield like right here or something like that. That is what we could be doing. But it looks like our victory at this point is simply inevitable. As soon as it appeared, House Atreides was on the precipice of yet another victory. It looks like I was finally declared the official governor of Dune. Which also, by the way, they need to fix that text because the Landscrad recognized you as the official governor of Arrakis, I believe. I don't think the planet is called Dune. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it to be some truly solid content. I'm looking for them to release the multiplayer side of the game. I think there's a lot going on in this game, a lot that is fun. The question always is around replayability, but we can always discuss that in the comments below. Do you think this game is replayable? Does it have the hallmarks of one of those classic games we just always return to? Let me know in the comments below what you think, and we'll see you all in the next video of whatever it is that I decide to play.